One, two, three. Let's talk about mastering your interviews. This is my live virtual conference that I've been talking about. So, in this episode, we're going to be talking about the microphones, the cameras, the computers. Let's talk about the tech of mastering your interviews. So, now you can see a little camera of mine now. This should work. That is the camera. And let's go to the phone camera. The power of the phone. Okay. So you can see me now, great. So here is the setup. It's actually really simple. I have this big screen TV. This is a 32-inch TV. This is a wonderful TV that was 1080p that wasn't being used. You can pick up a good deal, so that's what I'm using. And then I have this big, very, very big 50-inch TV that was just controlling the slides just a couple seconds ago. But this is gonna be where the speakers are and all that stuff. And then we also have the screen that you can output and all that stuff. We also have the Sony ZV-E10, a wonderful camera. We have this great light, and I'm using a Focusrite. And that's mostly the setup, and it's more of a simple setup, but it's really cool. And I think the setup is very nice. So let's go back to the camera so we can talk about more of the setup here. So we're back in the studio, or not the studio, in the normal stream set, but this is the mic. Also, I'm using the Slate ML2. I was using the Sennheiser, but I was trying to get some more of a different sound. A great mic, all those, that's going to be my backup mic. Everything's going to be wired. That was just wireless coming in from the phone. But that's with the technology these days, wireless, hands-free. But I'm really excited. There's going to be a big Zoom. You don't know what I have planned. I'm using a Focusrite. I was going to use a mixer. There was a little audio issues, and I was just so stressed at the audio. Not stressed, but I was worried, and I haven't even planned my portion of the conference, and I'm talking about audio. So I have to really plan something, do some slides. I don't know. But really, that was a simple setup. It's really simple. And then also, I'm going to use a second computer for the second Zoom room. I was going to use Zoom NDI and all that stuff. And also, I just remembered I'm using Zoom ISO. That's a little pricey software, but I made the money from the ticket, so that's why I'm using that. So I'm really excited for everyone to see the conference. So hopefully you're enjoying the little show, different time, different thing. But I just wanted to get all this out there. So if you have any questions, put them in the chat. We're just going to chill and hang out for the rest of the show. That was just a quick thing. And this is what I'm going to do. This is maybe this was a pre-screening of what I had before. And this was a pre-screening before the conference. And I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to have so much less tech maybe. Because I say less is more. Less is actually more. So I might tear everything down. be like, Sammy, why did you set this up? Tear everything. What's wrong with my phone? What is something happening? This was maybe a before the conference. Maybe I'm going to title this the text before the conference, and then I'm going to do one after pre-record video with fancy editing and all of that, because I know it's going to switch. It's going to change, and it would be nice. I just realized I could take down everything, because I don't really have any. I have a lot of free time now this week, so I could take out everything, redo this, and then have it so I can have really no wires in the frame. So that would be nice. But I'm really excited for the conference and the speaker list, and also the sponsor. Ecamm. I will stop now. Okay. So we have a couple people in chat. Supper time. Oh, thank you. I thought you were saying the joke, because there's an inside joke for Sammy Superstar. But there is Austin Ater. We're gonna have a little giveaway before we're gonna test the tech, because there's gonna be a giveaway from Ecamm, the wonderful people of Ecamm, but we're gonna test it tonight. So I know a lot of you will be there, and we're gonna have a little wheel, the wheel of truth, or I don't know. So I'm just gonna spin. Some of you might already know what this will be, but if you don't, then that will be amazing. There. Marilyn W. We have Quill. We have Superstar. We know that's Austin. We know that there's going to be someone that will do this. Now, this is just the people that I see so far. And this is just a random test. Present, we haven't, this is no Lala. This is fun. Sorry, Lala, but this is going to be so much fun. Lala does this sometimes, but the one that I'm doing right now is amazing. It's pretty Gouda. That's how good it is. Pretty Gouda. So we're going to be testing this while live. And I saw the number drop. Oh, no. We don't want that. Okay. So I'm really nervous. And tell me, how does this look? A little cheesy, or does it not? Hey, Peter. How are you? So if you don't know, I'm working on a conference, and it's coming up, and I'm just testing out the little wheel, because the wonderful people at Ecamm are doing a little giveaway. So, of the Ecamm Pro. So I'm just testing out the comments of the names to see how it goes. And we have some Ecamm magic for you. Oh, here we go. Camera overlay. Really like the new Ecamm, but yeah, really, really nice. Okay, so we have the ZVE10. We already walked through the cameras, so we will get that back later if people want to see it again. It's a pretty nice. Cool. Is it working? Yes. Yes, it's working okay. So we're gonna do the sound effects. Okay. Okay. Welcome to Streaming Superstars Wheel. So this is how it's gonna look with the Ecamm magic. Okay, so we're gonna. Yay! Superstar won something! And that's Austin, and he already won that, so we're gonna spin again. Quill! So this is how it's gonna look for the Zoom call. Peter! So that's how it's gonna look. It looks a little cheesy, I know, but it seems really circusy. So that's why I made it. I will be using loopback. So, and I can go in deep in the presentation when I'm doing about the audio, because I'm doing an audio segment for the conference, and it's going to be great. We have to say thank you to these wonderful people. Oh, that went to my phone. We will say thank you to the wonderful people that are doing this for us. We really want to say thank you to these wonderful people. And you might know if I give you hints. Would love details on virtual mic. Okay, so Ecamm virtual mic. This is what I'm going to tell you. Ecamm virtual mic is amazing. I bring that into any software. So that's a mini loopback. So you can bring the virtual mic, and I can show you a tutorial if you want right now. I don't mind. It's really easy. I can pull up Zoom. There's some other tutorials. So pretend you're live streaming. That is the mic that you can have for live streaming. So you can't go back out to Zoom, but if you have music like that, what I was just playing, you can plug that into Zoom. So that is basically the Ecamm virtual mic. You turn that on, and that's your system to the Ecamm mic. So that's where you hear, maybe you have a share screen. It's like your virtual cam, but it's for audio. So that's basically, and it's much more easier. So if you have pretend you're using Logic. You have some people having some sound effects, or you're doing DJing. Yeah. The device was my phone. My phone fell from NDI. It was being an NDI camera, but I can teach. It's really easy. When you get the hang of it, it's gonna be, you're like, wow. So you can get the same sound as your stream. So if you can hear it without loopback, then yes. And then Ecamm also has a built-in screen share feature with audio, so you can do camera overlays with all that stuff. So you really don't need loopback if you're just bringing like Logic in or Pro Tools or whatever. So it helps out a lot. So yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. I think that's all for the show tonight, because I have to get ready for the conference. You know, it's really fun. I don't have a lot of time. So, I will see you later, and bye for now.